Okay guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're making the video for the Arroz con Gandules, the one that I promised. Also known as, rice with peas. Okay, so first of all, what you want to do is make sure your rice is rinsed out. Make sure you get the water as clear as you can, no matter how many times you rinse it out. Okay? Okay, then what you want to do is get your pot, or your rice pot. It has to be a rice pot. To medium heat, like medium high. Then you add some oil, enough to coat the bottom. Not too much, but enough to coat the bottom. Alright. Then we're gonna take the sofrito that we made in the last video, if you still have some. I barely have any. Then you just scoop some in there. I put 2 scoops. You don't want any liquid though. You just want the the actual sofrito. So you use this, which is obviously, your cucharon or your spoon, but the one with the holes in it, so no liquid from the sofrito gets inside the pot. So you want to leave that for a little bit. Make sure you constantly stir like this. Okay. Once the sofrito gets cooked, you'll know when it's cooked because it'll change color. It'll go from like a bright green to like a darker green. Alright? So once that gets a little bit cooked, you add in the gandules. And some people rinse their gandules. I don't, because I think that the water that the gandules are kept in gives it flavor. So I just open it, easy open tab. You put the whole can in there. Then we're gonna add a few, sprinkles of this adobo, Puerto Rican's best friend, along with sazon, another Puerto Rican best friend. And then some salsa. Not everybody adds salsa, which is tomato sauce. I do, because I think it gives it a better color and better flavor. But if you get heartburn, just ignore this. Okay? So I don't know if you can hear it, but the sofrito is cooking. And oh my god, it smells so good in here. Really, really good. Alright. Let that do its thing. And then, okay, so after we add all the other stuff, we add the rice with the water after it's been rinsed. Okay? Okay, so after the sofrito has cooked a little bit, you want to start adding the stuff. First, the gandules, which on the can says green pigeon peas, whatever the hell that means. So you add the whole can. Make sure the lid doesn't fall in there, obviously. Then you add half a can. Just feel for it. Yeah, that's kind of like half. Like half a can of tomato sauce. One of these. One sazon. Okay. Discard that. Then you stir. So good. Okay. You stir. And then you wait until you have to add the rice and the adobo. The adobo, you do it to taste. So you add, you taste, and then you keep adding if you think it needs more. Okay, so after I've added all the stuff, you add in the rice and the water. Everybody always asks, how much water do I put according to the rice? I always put enough water to just barely cover the rice. Okay, I see some people have like little tricks and stuff, like putting the spoon like this, and if it stays up, then you have enough water to rice ratio. See, right now, it won't even stay up. So it doesn't always work. I just always put enough water to cover the very top of the rice. You can see the rice, but not completely see the whole rice. Alright. And then, as far as adobo, I sprinkle, count to 5. So I put in 5 dashes of adobo. And just stir it around until you feel, You don't want too much constraint from the rice and the water. So, you know, back and forth, and then this is the trick. Make sure you have your clean hands. You taste it. If it needs a little bit more, just a few more dashes. You know, always to taste. You always gotta taste your food after every, step, especially adding seasonings. So again, stir, stir, stir. Make sure it's all incorporated. Again, you taste it. Oh, that's freaking good. Okay. So after that, you obviously put the lid on, and you don't touch it. Don't even look at it for like 20-25 minutes. It all depends on your pot, obviously, and on your heat. So make sure it's on medium to medium high. I'm using a gas stove, so usually it takes like 20-22 minutes. But you can always smell when it's like, once you can smell that it's cooking, it's ready to stir, because that means it's dry. So it's ready to stir, and then leave it alone again for another 20 minutes. But we'll be back when that step is ready to be, recorded. Okay, so once it looks like this, where the water is almost gone, that's when you start stirring it. Some people wait till the water is completely gone. I don't. I wait till it's almost completely gone, and then I stir it. Somehow my rice comes out better that way. Okay, so you stir your rice, you bring the bottom part to the top, and you fold it pretty much on top of each other. Just fold it. You stir and fold. Stir and fold. Okay, this is after 20 minutes, exactly. 20 minutes. Alright, so you stir and fold. Then you let the rest cook for another, I want to say 15-20 minutes. We can just check up on it. Okay, so you put the lid back on. Make sure it's nice and tight though, because the steam helps the rice cook evenly. So you want it nice and tight. You don't want no holes or anything where the steam can, escape through. There you go, nice and tight. All right, so we give that another like 15-20 minutes, and then it should be perfectly cooked. We'll be back when it's really cooked. Also, don't forget to lower your heat to a low, because you don't want your rice to burn. So after you've done the stirring for the first stir, after the 20 minutes, make sure you lower the heat from medium high to low. And it'll cook on low for another 15-20 minutes. Okay, so it's been another 15 minutes, and it should be ready. Take off the lid. You stir it. You make sure it looks good and cooked. You want to check, just grab a little bit off the spoon. That is delicious. Okay. So once the rice is soft and not hard, your rice is ready. You can either lower the heat all the way down to super low so it can stay hot, or just turn it off. Up to you. But yeah, that's how we make arroz con gandules, or aka Puerto Rican rice. Okay, so on my next video, I don't know what to make yet, so if you guys have any ideas, send them or comment, or what to do. Thank you for watching my video, and until next time.